United 1732, contact Boston on 118.25.
Switching to Boston on 118.25, United 1732.
Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream of Virtual Flight Diaries. And here we are with the High Performance Group H160, which is an Airbus helicopter. And we're gonna do a little fun flight. We're gonna head down to. We're here in Boston. We're gonna pick up some content, some Flightsim content creators that just arrived. They're going to be our VIP guests, and we're going to fly them down to FS Expo down in Providence. So the route today, we're going to fly from Boston down to Providence Airport, and we're going to pick up a couple of people that arrived there, and then we're going to fly off into Providence City to the convention center, and we're going to explore that area a little bit too. So it should be some fun. Couple things. I've been having a little bit. It's been a while since I've flown this in the simulator, and I'm realizing that there's a couple bugs. The interior engine sounds are hit or miss. So if we don't hear anything, we're just going to go that we are using some Bose A30 noise canceling headphones. I'm just going to be super quiet. And if they work, we're gonna go with that. It's a fun helicopter to fly, so I didn't really want to change it. Also, Say Intentions is doing some weird stuff with helicopters, but that's been a bug that's been going on for quite a while. So we might lose Say Intentions as well. But all right. So that's all set up. So let's get on board and let's get out of here. Oh, wrong button. Right. So let's see here. We got so let's power it up. This will be the moment of truth. If we hear the cockpit warning sounds. I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good, crew. So let everything warm up here. We're going to get started right away because I'm off parking. So one of the things I found to fix the bug is to start on the runway. So I started on the runway and I slewed over to this spot. So I don't have a ground power because I'm not in an actual parking spot.
JetBlue 717, contact Boston on 118.25.
Over to Boston on 118.25, JetBlue 717.
All right, so let's we're taking two guys from here. We're going to head down to Providence. We're going to pick up V1 and XP72, and then we'll head over to the convention center. We'll get that. So I actually bounce between this and this. I find it easier to work with. All right, so
United 1732, contact Boston Center on 133.325.
we're on battery power. Hey,
Switching to Boston
is that going to
Center
work?
on 133.325, United 1732.
Nah. All right, emergency power on.
American 2553, contact Boston Center on 133.325.
Audio test.
Switching to Boston Center on 133.325.
The lights test.
2553.
Do a pre-flight test. Power up test okay. Pre-flight test is thing. Download is complete. Let's get engine 1. Actually, that's engine 2. It's actually a pretty short flight if I go direct, but we're actually going to take a little bit more of a scenic route just to make the flight a little bit longer. Still, even though I'm going to fly down to Hyannis, down around Hyannis and then cross over, it's still going to it's only going to be 40 minutes in the air. Sounds like we got cockpit sounds. That makes me happy. All right. Get engine 1 fired up. Or engine 2. I guess because this is the pilot side, I don't know. Yeah. No, that's, I had it right. Engine 1, engine 2, engine 1. Oh, that's the idle indication. So engine 2 is at idle. Engine 1 is at idle. That's good. Get the avionics on. So this is a pretty high-tech aircraft, helicopter-wise. Nothing like the Huey that we usually fly on the channel. All right, so we're going to get our flight plan in.
TOS. System test okay.
Gales. Peak. And Providence. And the GTN-XI actually has the new, oh, well, that didn't work. It's supposed to. It has the crossover thing, but okay, I'm not using that one anyway. It does work. I think I just, because I had to command it as this one's the master. So if you put this one in, it should, I don't know. It worked before. All right, we get that up to flight. Come down here, get panel on, get some integral lighting. Signs are on. Sound. Lights are on. We're ready to go. Let's get the ATIS.
ER. Altimeter 3030. Density altitude 300 feet. Arriving runways 15 right, 4 right, 9er, 15 left. Departing
Austin clearance, Freebird 676. Like to pick up our IFR to Providence.
Clearance on request, stand by. Freebird 676, Boston clearance cleared to Providence. Radar vectors Gales, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 3,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 5347. Freebird 676, Boston clearance cleared to Providence. Radar vectors Gales, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 3,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 5347.
Clear to Seattle B.
Clear to Providence, vectors Gales, then as filed. Climb, maintain 5,000. Expect 3,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.25 squawk 5347. Freebird 676.
Snowball 537, read back correct.
Narita Tower, all Nippon 183 Super, passing 2,800 feet.
8 Romeo Kilo, read that correct.
Traffic.
And so they got us initial departing at 5,000. That's for departing traffic. Excuse me. Put 5,000 in there. Another bug is that you can't dial in the exact altitude. So they say it's 2024 compatible, but there's some bugs. Boston Tower, Freebird 676, would like to request departure from the ramp out to the west.
Freebird 676, wind 090 at 11. Departure from the apron will be at your own risk.
Good for departure from the aprons, Freebird 676. So we'll do an autopilot departure. Boston Tower, Freebird 676, what is the baro here?
Freebird 676, wind 090 at 11. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000 feet, few at 2,000 feet, scattered at 5,000 feet. Temperature 21 degrees Celsius. Speedbird 1 Bravo, hold short of runway 4 left.
Boston Tower, Freebird 676. Could we get the altimeter?
Hold short of 4 left, Speedbird 1 Bravo.
Freebird 676, altimeter 30.30.
3030, Speedbird, or Freebird 676. All right, so that's good. Let's go. Clear for departure. Get ourselves in a hover.
Eight Tango Whiskey, welcome to Boston. Contact ground on 121.75.
Oh yeah, and what you're seeing in the background here is Say Intentions injected traffic. It's still in extreme alpha form, so we will not pay attention to anything that it does. It actually, in my opinion, works really well, and they've lifted the NDA, so I'm able to show it to you guys. But we're not going to do any review on it or anything like that. But I just wanted to show you that any traffic you see is actually Say Intentions. All right. Now we're in flyaway mode. Come up to speed. Passing 60 knots. Gear up.
Contact departure.
Contact departure, Freebird 676. In the beautiful city of Boston. God, I love helicopters. Boston departure, Freebird 676, climbing 5,000.
Freebird 676, Boston departure, negative radar contact. Please verify your squawking 5347 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Whoops. Squawk 5347.
Freebird 676, Boston departure, radar contact, 3 west of Boston at 1900 feet, Boston altimeter 30.27, climb and maintain 5,000. Turn left heading 150, vectors to gales, then own navigation.
Left 150, climb and maintain 5,000, Freebird 676. And so, climbing out, let's go nav mode, and we'll bump up our speed.
Couch 323, climb and maintain.
See you later, Boston.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Couch 323.
Boston direct to AFT. Where was it that you wanted me to direct to?
This is such a overly American livery, right? Love it. See, I like streaming this helicopter because
Air Canada 772, descend
autopilot.
and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Air Canada 772.
It's actually a very relaxing helicopter to fly.
Direct Winnie.
Air Canada 772, direct Winnie, approved. Turn right heading 245.
Lights could come off.
JetBlue 991, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Got to hit the altitude acquire.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, JetBlue 991.
So we should have a nice scenic flight down the coast of Massachusetts here, down to Cape.
Good evening, Boston. JetBlue 2818 looking to pick up IFR to John F. Kennedy.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
JetBlue 2818 is cleared to Kennedy via the Sussex 7 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 250.
Luxury model.
After departure. Departure zone 118.25 and squawk 6752. JetBlue 2818.
JetBlue 2818, climb and maintain flight level 210. Lufthansa 425, heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain 240, Lufthansa 425.
You know something? Why aren't you doing things the way you're supposed to be doing things? Alright, look. the heck that is all about.
Boston departure, Delta 540, IFR to Jacksonville, ready to copy.
Instead, it has bugs.
Clear to Jacksonville via SOC 7 departure. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 430, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 2777, Delta 540.
Providence approach 128.7, Delta 5653.
Delta 2222, contact Boston on 118.25.
Switching to Boston on 118.25, Delta 2222.
Wow. Looks like we're tracking our nav now. Like I said, it's got some bugs, but it's still a fun airplane to fly. And it works perfectly in 2020. I don't think I've ever had any problems in 2020.
Flight level 210, JetBlue 2818. Coming and maintaining flight
A
level.
little more outside views until we know we're stable. I spoke too soon that it was relaxing. Doesn't seem like my camera wants to work. Just leave it off for now. I'll be honest with you. I've been having, a lot of bad luck with some streams lately, and I just don't want to press it. So this one, guys, you're not going to be able to see me in.
Delta 656, Boston departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 7,000 direct claw.
There we go.
Junior 53, 1 Juliet. Southwest 41 Juliet, climb and maintain 16,000. Up to 16,000, 1 Juliet. Southwest 41 Juliet, contact Boston Center on 133.325.
Delta 656, climb and maintain 16,000.
All right, now we're in chill mode. right along. So, a couple of things that I saw. So, A2A posted that their early release July 10th. No, early release July for their Aerostar, which is going to be awesome. Now, the July 10th is going to be the release of the Flight Effects Citation 10, or the C750. This is as designation, and that thing looks awesome. Primus Flight Suite. I can't wait, actually. Because you know me, I like the GA stuff. So hopefully you guys do too. We'll fly a lot of it.
Over to Boston Center on 133.325, Air Portugal 201.
You are cleared to Miami, not departing from Miami. Please read back the clearance correctly.
Wow, chastised by AI. There's the two things that I saw coming up is the A2A Aerostar, which I can't wait to get my hands on. Man, I like A2A has always been really good. And you know, I love flying the Comanche, and I can't wait to get my hands on that Aerostar. It's actually a niche aircraft that I kind of always wanted to fly. I never got to fly in one in real life, but that's what Flightsim's for, right? So the H160, I like the H160 more than High Performance Group's H145. And I actually have not flown their freeware version. So I don't know. I think they have an H135. I haven't flown that one. I have the 145 and I have the 160. It's just something about the 145 that I don't like. Maybe it's how it flies in 2024, because I liked it in 2020. But my absolute favorite helicopter in the sim is the tug hanger Kiwi. So there's something with, so I was saying Say Intentions, and it's not Say Intentions' fault. I'm really not gonna put that out there because I do enjoy Say Intentions a lot. So they're definitely one of the ones. Now everyone has an issue with their subscription plan, but depending on how much you fly, so what everyone's not doing is the math. So depending on how much you fly, beyond ATC, so for $9.99 you get 250,000 credits, and I've done a test. Okay, I used Beyond ATC for a lot of my offline flying. I do a lot of. I put a lot of hours in this sim. And I actually was spending more refueling my premium voices in Beyond ATC than my subscription to Say Intentions. So if you actually over to Boston Center 128.75 Freebird 676. So if you really do the math now, okay, if you do the math and it's because you don't fly as much, you're getting a lot of use out of it, so that maybe you're only spending $9.99 a month. Well, then yeah, then it's better than the subscription. But if you fly a lot, Beyond Say Intentions is cheaper. Boston Center, Freebird 676, 5,000.
Freebird 676, Boston Center, good afternoon, Marshfield, altimeter 30.30.
Now Beyond ATC is working on their traffic injection. Not going to really have too much, so it's just going to come down to the basic math. They're both good, okay? They're both good. I'm not crapping on Beyond ATC. A little stutter there. Another thing that I've had is CTDs. Like this helicopter. Roll 123675 for Freebird 676.
Alpha Juliet 75 requesting IFR to Providence.
So they're saying that this is the primary one, so I'm using the secondary one as the primary. Providence approach, Freebird 676, 5,000.
Freebird 676, Providence approach, good afternoon, Marshfield, altimeter 30.27, expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Providence.
We'll expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Providence, Freebird 676. So, like I was saying, they're both really good. And everyone keeps comparing the two. And I know I've done it. I've even done a video on the comparison when it first came out. Right now, in my opinion, they're good enough for AI air traffic control. They're good enough that it's going to be a matter of use on which one's cheaper. So, Beyond ATC, it's a upfront cost. I think it costs like, I don't think it's free to download. I don't remember. It's been so long. And then you're looking at maybe $9.99 for 250,000 characters for premium voices. Now, granted, completely free if you're using the regular voices, and they're not bad. So I could see the edge up there. But Say Intentions, $19.99. You get all the voices. You get SkyOps. You get Living World that's going to be coming soon. It's not available yet. For an extra $40, you could, or 49 bucks, something like that, or 45, somewhere in it's around the $40 range. You can get alpha access in the partner program, which I don't recommend if you're not used to running alpha programs, because things can get hung up with that. So people will be like, I'm not going to pay $40 for an alpha, and don't pay $40 for an alpha. I'm a content creator, so I always want to get the edge, so I paid for it. So $19.99 Sky Ops, which is really cool, missions and so forth. The other thing with Beyond ATC, so if you fly as much as I fly, which is like 4 to 5 times a week in the simulator, you're going to burn through that $9.99 in 2 weeks or a week and a half. I ended up spending $30+ in a month for my type of flying. So $19.99, it's cheaper. It's going to come down to math. Not one is better than the other. They're both AI. They both have their quirks. As much as you hammer it out, you're not, as system-wise, I just don't think you're going to find it. One's better than the other. For the base people out there, yes, so Beyond ATC right now has their traffic injection in their base model. It works good. But Say Intentions is coming out with that traffic injection, and you guys saw it. And I don't know what to say. But all in all, in the end, nothing beats Flightsim with the live controller interaction. The only reason I'm not on Flightsim is because helicopter communications is something a little bit different, and I have zero practice with it. We're going to be doing the ILS 2-3 approach, so you can actually do an ILS approach in this helicopter. ILS 2-3. We'll put vectors in. So I'll show you guys how you can do an ILS approach in this thing. It's pretty cool. So we need to be at 1900 for our final approach mix. We never got our 3000. Providence approach, Freebird 676 with request.
Freebird 676, Providence approach, go ahead with your request.
We'd like to descend to 3000.
Freebird
We can't go down to 3,000. Actually, correction. Could we just send a 2,000? Freebird 676. Okay, so really should have corrected me because we're IFR and we're flying on this side of south. So send and maintain 2,000. Freebird 676. So yeah, all right. But like I said, AI, it has its quirks. All right, so we'll go down to 2,000. Get some better looking scenery. So if you want to learn a helicopter and, you know, I mean, should you start on something like this? It would make life easy, but you might not get your skills right because it's really advanced with auto trim capabilities and so forth. So if you really want to learn a helicopter, my suggestion is the Huey. But if you want to just fly a helicopter and, you know, kind of learn the skills on the back end, this helicopter would be your best bet. Because you have the autopilot to assist you, you got the auto hover, you got the auto takeoff. The only thing it doesn't do is auto land. But I tell you what, this helicopter is IFR certified. See, we're in marshmallow conditions here. The Huey is not. So you have to be visual with the Huey. Although it does have the gauge pack.
Switching to approach 3375, 9 Papa Whiskey.
Bonanza 9 Papa Whiskey, contact Boston approach on 133.75.
But this one's going to be, if you're reliant too much on the autopilot, this one's going to be a little tough to learn. Although you can go complete manual, as you can see when it lost its autopilot there, it bugged out. I took over. You can fly this thing manually, and you're going to need to fly it manually into the land. So you're going to have to learn to hover, but it definitely is more relaxing to fly.
November 45 Charlie Providence, approach Plymouth Airport at your 12 o'clock, 16 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency.
This is in the soup. Definitely in the soup. So we're on our way.
676, turn right, heading 315 vectors for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Right, 315 vectors ILS runway 23 approach. Freebird 676. And in calm air, you could pump this thing out to 160. So it's a fast helicopter too. For the Huey, you're looking at 130 tops before you start getting rotor stall. And the Huey will main rotor stall, which will then flip the plane or flip the helicopter right over. That is a thing. The rotors stall on the one side, and you lose lift. I'm gonna do a video too. I've been practicing. Auto rotation for engine failures in my journey with helicopters. So we're doing vectors. It's the course heading. 227. Now to set the course heading. There we are. Course. That was. It was 227. There we go. Lights on. I just double check. Course 227 at 109.3 in the box, or in the nav. And we're looking good. Just keep our speed up. We won't slow down yet. We're pretty far away yet. Miles.
Freebird 676, turn right heading 325.
Turn right heading 325, Freebird 676. Another thing is cool with this helicopter is you don't have to, so until you get that hover down pat, you don't have to hover taxi. You can actually taxi on your wheels, which can be a little bit, that can be difficult in itself because I'm not entirely sure it's modeled correctly. Probably within the limitations of Flight Simulator. Here we go. We got it. Picking up the ILS. About 20 miles out, so that's about correct.
Center on 128.75, Altair 168.
Brickyard 5798, contact Boston on 118.25.
Over to Boston on 118.25, Brickyard 5798.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Clear to Detroit, radar vectors to Putnam, that is 505 and maintain 4000. Departure 123.675, squawk 3651.
Pilot supposed to detect at 637 at 2000.
All right, crew, we're looking good.
Piper Romeo Juliet Hotel Victor Bravo. Altitude 1500 feet. Request flight following you to Hartford.
Piper Hotel Victor Bravo, radar contact.
should be out over here.
308 Juliet Tango, Providence Tower, requesting takeoff clearance, IFR from North Central.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Roger, cleared to North Central State, radar vectors Walu, then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000, departure on 123.675.
Oh, another thing that Say Intentions has too is Skynet. And what Skynet does is it actually injects other Say Intentions users, so you can see the other Say Intentions users that are flying at the same time. So,
Freebird 676, proceed direct CFCDV, cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach.
Providence departure,
direct CFCDV, and we're clear for the ILS 23 approach. Freebird 676.
Freebird 676, be advised of increased traffic in the area for an event. If you are here for FS Expo, welcome to Providence.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That was really cool.
Providence departure, Eastern 398, 1 mile east of Providence, 1,300.
Eastern 398, Providence approach, radar contact. Moxie 774, contact Boston Center on 127.65.
Over to Boston Center on 127.65 to Moxie 774.
departure Delta 2147 airborne, runway 23, climbing 4,000, now 2,500.
Delta 2147, Providence departure, radar contact, cleared direct from them, climb and maintain, flight level 200.
Direct from them, flight level 200, climbing Delta 2147.
That was very cool. I'll give it that. That was really cool with the whole Welcome to Expo.
Freebird 676, contact Providence Tower on 120.7.
Over to 120.7. Freebird 676.
Hyper Hotel Victor Bravo, contact departure on 123.675.
Hotel Victor Bravo, 1500 feet, heading 190, inbound to walk out, request flight following. 4452, identical.
Alright, that didn't work. No problem. Providence Tower, Freebird 676 on the ILS runway 23.
Freebird 676, Providence Tower, roger, continue approach. departure.
I don't know if it's going to capture. I don't know why it's not working like that.
Tower 8 Tango Whiskey. Cessna 178 Tango Whiskey, Providence Tower, roger.
I mean, we're visual, so just get us going in the direction. I had it capture before. I can't remember how I did it.
Virtual 073, contact departure.
Contacting departure, virtual 073.
American 177, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er. Freebird 676, Providence Tower, winds 140 at 8, runway 23, cleared to land.
Land runway 23, Freebird 676.
Helicopter 4 Tango Foxtrot, contact departure. Citation 36 Mike, contact departure.
36 Mike, go on to departure.
There we go. Federal captured now.
Alpha Julia 75, requesting vectors to Boston. Alpha Julia 75, refer to chart for navigation to Boston, unable to provide vectors. Contact Providence, departure on 1.
All right, so yep, so we're on glide slope and localizer. I think I had to have it programmed into this one.
Welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Feel the music.
4470, winds 140 at 8, runway 16, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 16, Lindbergh 4470.
So remember, you got to have the ILS in the nav 1.
Providence Tower, Skyline 2817 Echo, holding short, runway 5 at Mike 1, ready for departure. Skyhawk 1 Tango Mike, contact departure.
Over to departure, 241 Tango Mike.
500.
Checks, clear to land.
Providence Tower, Skyline 2817 Echo, holding short, runway 5 at Mike 1, ready for departure.
Ground 121.9er, see it.
Helicopter 3 Tango Papa, contact departure.
Helicopter 3 Tango Papa, roger, contact departure, good evening.
Traffic. Southwest 41 Juliet, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground 121.9, follow Juliet.
Southwest
All right.
41 Juliet, welcome to Providence.
That transition was not smooth.
121.9er, 41 Juliet.
Providence Tower, Skyline 2817 Echo, holding short, runway 5, ready for departure.
Tango Whiskey, cleared to land, runway 23.
8 Tango Whiskey, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Check power. Vortex, check power. Check power.
Yes, I'm in Vortex ring.
Skyline 2817 Echo, holding short, runway 5, ready for departure. Skylane 17 Echo, runway 5, wind 040 at 11, fly runway heading cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading cleared for takeoff, runway 5, Skylane 2817 Echo. Skylane 17 Echo, runway heading ensures safe separation from other traffic and aligns with your initial flight path. Lindbergh 4470.
Now, right now, I'm just sorry I'm not talking. I'm just concentrating because I'm actually in manual. I'm trying not to do any more vortex ring issues. That's what that power notification is.
Air Canada 625, say again.
ILS 23, Air Canada 625. Cleared to land, runway 23, Air Canada 625.
So this scenery is Inibuilds.
Stationair 19er S, contact departure.
Contact departure, Stationair 19er Sierra.
All right.
34, contact departure.
Welcome to Providence.
I'm on final runway 5 at Providence.
Skylane 17 Echo, contact departure. Over to departure, Skylane 17 Echo.
We're going to leave it powered up. Because we're going to pick up V1 and XP72. Providence Tower, Freebird 676.
Freebird 676, Freebird 606, Providence Tower, winds 135 at 9er. Landing on the island will be at your own risk.
Patriot 65, contact departure on 123.675.
123.675, Patriots.
Freebird 676, Providence Tower, VFR request.
Honda Jet 5 Mike, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er. Freebird 676, prepared 676, Providence Tower. Say again your request.
Providence Tower, Freebird 676 is a type Airbus helicopter H160. Request VFR departure to the north.
Freebird 676, winds 135 at 9er. Departure from the apron will be at your own risk. After takeoff, enter right downwind for a straight-out departure to the north.
Departing from the apron, right downwind, straight out departure to the north approved. Freebird 676. All right. We got our passengers on board. And let's get going. So I'm not going to do a auto departure. So we're by the building, so we're going to kind of slink away a little bit. You're up.
Delta 198, contact departure.
Forward departure, Delta 198.
All right, flight recorder's on so I don't forget. Got some stutters. Heading over to the FS Expo. I did shut them off. So that building right there is the Omni Hotel. And right next to it is the convention center. $60 knots, gear can come down. Providence approach. Freebird 676. We're going to be doing a off-field landing at the Providence Convention Center.
Freebird 676, winds 135 at Niner. Landing at the Providence Convention Center will be at your own risk.
Roger, landing at our, we understand landing at be our own risk and approved for landing off field. Freebird 676. All right, let's see if I could do this.
Check power. Check power.
All right, so we're not going to go into that one. That one's for a smaller helicopter. So there's two heliports set up at the convention center. We're going to land at the slightly larger one, which is over here by the Omni Hotel.
Delta 1023, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Delta 1023.
Check power.
Come on. Come on.
Dakota 37 uniform, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, thank you.
Dakota 37 uniform, welcome to Providence. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Nope, 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 nope.
121.9er for 37 uniform.
Nope, 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 nope. Come on. There we are. Welcome. Welcome to the Providence Convention Center.
Please confirm that you have flight following for me to New York Stewart International.
Did I just do that in idle power? I don't think I could do. Oh. All right, we're not going to look at the fact that that was in idle power. That's weird. Because I don't think that was possible.
I got departure on 123.675.
Yeah, I don't think that was possible.
Southwest 269er6, hold short of runway 16.
Holding short of runway 16, Southwest 269er6.
All right, so we'll shut down the flight recorder. Yeah, that was impossible. I don't know what that was. How was I able to do that? I should have. Well, all right. We're moving on. Moving on. All right. All right, guys. You can offload your luggage and head over to your hotel. And we're going to go into the expo. Excuse me, sir. It's pretty cool. We got size, we got Inibuilds here. They're A350. We got the A220. A lot of Inibuild stuff because, well, they designed the scenery. Oh, hey. We got. So this is the vendor floor, but I'm gonna check out the convention center a little bit.
Moxie 754 holding short runway 23.
Oh, nothing up here.
Moxie 754, winds 135 at 9er, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
23 cleared for takeoff. Moxie 754.
That. And here's the expo floor. We've got X-Plane 12 is here. They got a big booth. Southwest Virtual Airlines. Hey, I'm a member of them. Great virtual airline. We got VATSIM here. What else we got? We got MidCon, Virtual Flying Club, Fly Delta Virtual, FDV. I'm a member of them as well. Aveo, Semiotic. That's pretty cool. Wingflex. Wingflex with their expensive stuff. I have no idea who FS Avionics is. SimFB, we got Semiotic. So MobiFlight is here. MobiFlight. Using MobiFlight right now. Modular VR. That's pretty cool. On air. This is really cool that they set this up. And apparently all the vendor booths are in their proper place. Ops Flyer H1, is that designed for student pilots? So I guess it's a headset you could get. Heavy. Pretty cool. Fly by wire. Avograph. DOF Realities. WinWing is here. You can see we got some WinWing products. We got the MCPs, FCUs. So this is really cool. You can pick up this scenery. It's like $9 on the Inibuilds store. Let's say Intentions. Hey, we just used your guys to get here. We used Say Intentions and we used your helicopter. It's parked out front, guys. It's High Performance Group. They actually did the H220 default helicopter in the sim. So, all right, guys. This is really cool, PMDG. So we got our VIPs to the expo. We've come to the expo. We've seen the walk around on the floor. Inibuilds scenery, Providence, and the Providence add-on, $9. The other scenery, I think it's like $15, somewhere in there. So, all right. So let's get back to our helicopter. We'll get that all on. Now load the replay up.
Main gearbox, low pressure.
Take a look at our landing. Our landing was very slow. It's difficult. I had to like thread a needle right there, man. Thought that was a pretty cool approach. Kind of slid across, line up. I would get this scenery just to practice this approach. Wow, we came close. Came close, crew, didn't we? Just scared the crap out of whoever's room that is. Man, we came real close. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I just want to see if I actually did hit anything. To be honest, this is not a safe landing zone. Down. What that little skid stutter is. All right, guys. What? Recorder crashed. All right, that's going to be it for this stream. I want to thank everyone for watching. I really had a lot of fun doing this, and it was really neat to see the scenery. So, all right, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll do some more stuff. So this weekend, I don't know, I might throw a stream in there. I'm going to be working on some tutorial videos with a black square starship. Hit that notification button so you get to see them. And yeah, A2A Aerostar coming. Same with the July 10th with the release of the Flight Effects Citation 10. So looking forward to that stuff, and we'll definitely be showcasing that on the channel. All right, so until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. This is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya. don't know how we didn't hit that building.